Good Sunday night, folks. I have a feeling I'm going to start ranting a lot more on here, and probably via live instead of actually typing it out. One, because you guys enjoy my rants, and two, because I'm a lazy fuck, and this is so much easier. So, as most of you guys know, I'm back in a cab. And as most of my cab driving buddies on here will tell you, you hear some of the weirdest shit pop out of the back of your car. Especially out here on lovely Mill Avenue, where people have no fucking sense. So, just dropped off my last customer. Tiny little girl. She probably, well, I picked her up from a bar, so she's got to be at least 21. But she's about the size of my leg. All of her. Size of one of my legs. And she taps me on the shoulders and she says, "Can I ask you a question?" I said, "Sure, why not?" She says, "Do you enjoy being large?" "Oh, not really. I'd like to lose a little bit of weight." "Why?" "Why don't you just stop being fat?" That has by far got to be one of the most ignorant things I think I have ever heard. Stop being fat. Don't get me wrong, you could make the choice to stop eating fast food and stop drinking sodas and going to the gym and all that, but that's the point. It's, you can't just stop being big. You have to change your whole mindset. The whole thought process has to change. Your whole agenda, your whole routine, all of it has to change. Could I stand to lose a little weight? Oh, hell yeah. Do I want to lose weight? Yes, I do. My goal is 50 pounds by the end of the year. Is that going to happen? Probably not. It's another unhealthy thing that I do. Most people can kiss my ass. Talking to you, Mike. Not Super Mike, the other Mike. Why am I big? One, because I like to eat. I like food. And two, because what little time I do have off of work, I like to sit on the couch and drool on myself. I don't like to do anything. I'm in motion 12 to 14 hours a night. Even when I was working at a car dealership or working at FedEx or working at Harley, I was constantly moving, constantly going. Somebody with a blown knee and a bad back, by the end of the night, I'm pretty much physically wrecked. So on my days off, you're damn right all I want to do is sit on the damn couch. But that goes back to the mindset. Now, people calling me fat, big, husky, whatever you want to do it, it's never bothered me. I've heard it all my entire life. I've always been a big dude. Always been a big guy. I've heard them all. Trust me. But I can see where it would bother some people. And again, it goes back to this very coddled, very handheld generation. So I got to look and I got to digging around. Like I said, my goal is to lose 50 pounds by the end of the year. That's a lot of weight. That's roughly, what, 4 pounds a month? Break it down, it's a pound a week. Now, could I stand to eat healthier? Yeah. When I'm on the road, I eat nothing but fast food. When I'm at home, I eat nothing that's not fried. And when I'm back home in Louisiana, forget about it. Gumbo, etouffee, king cake. Fuck, there's a reason why people in Louisiana are big. Because we have the best food on the planet, bar none. But what gets me is all these people that go on these crazes. Especially this CrossFit shit. Seriously, okay, fantastic, good for you. You want to do CrossFit. By all means, go do CrossFit. Get out of my face with it. I don't give a shit. The worst ones are these vegans. Oh my God, you don't want to eat meat. Fantastic, go you. Do not eat meat. But when you're waving it in my face like a dick, we got issues. Seriously. Okay, you're vegan. Don't go to a bar and grill then. Every time I go to Chili's, every time I go to Applebee's, every time I go to Logan's Steak House, and hear somebody go, do you have anything for a vegan and non-gluten? I want to turn around and just slap the bastard. I really do. You came to a steakhouse and you want a salad. Why? What the fuck's wrong with you? Go to Super Salad. Seriously. And everybody is so afraid of all these different things in our diets. When the hell did gluten allergy become such a big thing? Now, don't get me wrong. I know there's diseases out there like Crohn's disease and stuff where it makes it harder to break down gluten. I understand that. Especially with diabetics. Because what happens when you eat bread or anything else that's heavy gluten? It turns into sugar, which is what you're not supposed to fucking have. Okay, I get it. Fantastic. But these motherfuckers that are walking around that look sickly and pale and they have no muscle, no fat, no nothing on their bones. I'm a vegan. I'm completely 100% gluten-free. You could I just want to line everybody up and just slap the ever-living shit out of them with a bagel. Just to watch their entire world melt. But I'm the asshole. If I was to walk around waving bacon cheeseburgers in everybody's face, I'd be a dick. But if you're crusading for the vegan cause, or you're crusading for the non-gluten cause, or whatever fucking hip diet is going on this part of the time in the year, oh my god, you're a social justice warrior. Fucking really? 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 Come on, man. You're scared of fucking food? Come on. I make a joke every time that I go to a steakhouse or I order a burger or something like that, and somebody asks me, "Do you want lettuce on that?" No, I don't want what my food eats. I want food. Yes, my diet is strictly carnivore. I don't eat vegetables. Oh, I take that back. I eat corn and potatoes, and that's starch, and well, corn really doesn't digest, so that doesn't count. I eat some fruits, not very often. One, because it's a pain in the ass, and two, they're fucking expensive. You want people to eat better? You want people to live a better life? Okay, cool. I'm down for that. Don't make the shit so fucking expensive. Why can't I go to McDonald's and get a burger for $1? A double cheeseburger at that. But if I want to order a salad, it's $7.99. Really? I walk into Circle K and get a 44-ounce soda. Big-ass fucking jug of nothing but sugar. For 89 cents. Bottle of water is $1.29. The hell's going on? And no, I'm not blaming restaurants or, anything else for me being fat. I don't blame the fork. I'm not going to sue the cutlery company because I can't keep putting it. I just can't stop putting it in my mouth. Fuck you. Really? If you're big because you like to eat, you're big because you like to eat. Own that shit. All you gotta do. That's simple. All you gotta fucking do. But again, I'm the asshole. And what gets me is there are restaurants popping up all over the place that are strictly for vegans, strictly for non-gluten free, strictly for, the paleo diet or, the Atkins diet or what have you. Awesome. You have a very niche clientele there, but go for it. If you can make money off of it, by all fucking means. This is America. We have a capitalistic system. Step up, make your money. But with all things, it all comes down to belief, I guess. And any belief. Having a certain belief, it's like having a penis. If you have a belief and you're proud of that belief, by all means, fantastic. The minute you start waving it in people's faces, then we have an issue. I saw something the other day. I saw a sign in Mandeville. Oh, I'm sorry, not Mandeville, Madisonville, Louisiana. About 6 months ago when I was driving FedEx. Oh, shit, that's more like 9 months ago. Fuck, it's 2017. It said, fully organic, non-gluten spray tans. And the first thought that popped into my head was, are they really charging people by the hour to put them in the backyard and stand in the fucking sun? It's about as organic as you can fucking get. I'm gonna spray your ass with sunlight. If you're putting a chemical on your body to tan your hide, literally to change the color of your skin, human fucking leather, it's not organic. It's not. It's not natural. You want darker skin? You take your ass out in the middle of the sun. Granted, it's night right now, so this analogy won't work. But you take your ass out in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing around, no cover, no trees, no nothing. And stand there for an hour or two at a time. In about 6 weeks, your skin will get darker. Because produces melanin. Instead of taking a chemical and rubbing it all over your body to stain your skin. But don't worry, it's organic and gluten-free. The fuck is wrong with you people? Really? Do you really want to take the easy way out that bad? It all comes down to what sounds like a guilty conscience. I want darker skin, but I just can't, bear it if they use chemicals from plant in the rainforest. Okay, fine, fantastic. Stand out in the fucking sun. Stand out in the sun. Works just as well. Works just as fucking well. Organic spray tans. Whoever thought up that idea, one is a marketing genius. Marketing fucking genius. Because he probably didn't even change the chemical he uses. He just looked at the chemical background. Yep, that all comes from shit from the earth. It's organic. And he's making a mint. That place is just a money print. I'm in the wrong line of work. I really am. I need to become a marketing guy. Because if all it takes is just a few creative arranging of words to get people to buy stupid shit, I'm pretty sure I can come up with a few. Speaking of food, for my Louisiana people back home, I see you, Brittany, watching, so you'll get a kick out of this. I'm in Arizona, a landlocked state. Yes, we have water out here, but all of it's pretty much man-made. From there's a place right across the street called Hot and Juicy Crawfish. Yeah, you heard that right. Hot and Juicy Crawfish in Arizona. I have been asked not to go back to that place. And let's clear up a couple of things. Most of you guys know I don't eat crawfish. I don't. But I've gone to plenty of crawfish boils. I eat other shit that they put in the crawfish pot. I just won't eat crawfish. No, they're not. Because what's the recipe for a crawfish boil? How much crab oil are you supposed to use in a good crawfish boil? What? 1 to 2 of those fucking jars per pot? That sound about right? They use 2 tablespoons per gallon of water. 2 tablespoons per gallon of water. Because people complained it was too spicy. You open up an authentic Creole restaurant serving hot and juicy crawfish and use 2 tablespoons? No, that's not how that shit works. You boil fucking crawfish, your eyes are supposed to water standing over the pot. You don't, too many people complained it's too spicy. Well, stop serving to a bitch clientele. We have a place out here called Fat Tuesdays. It's a chain bar. It's a chain restaurant bar or whatever the fuck you call it. They serve 190 octanes. Last I checked, 190 octanes were made with Everclear, were they not? That's where the 190 comes from. They're too strong. They serve more 151. We're also talking about a place. We're talking about a place where I will take people to the bar out here. Watch them. Park right in one of the cab stands and watch them go in. Drink 2 beers and maybe a shot. And they are falling down, stumbling, commode hanging drunk. These are the people that are controlling what can be served. Because it's too hardcore for them. I love plenty of places out here. And Jenna can attest to this because she's worked at a couple of them. You go into a Southern style barbecue place. I know it's not going to be Southern style, but what the fuck ever. And you order sweet tea. Sweet tea is made with sugar. Not here. It's made with simple syrup. Nah, that's not how that shit works. That is regular tea with a hint of sugar. I'm sorry, unless it's diabetes in a glass. Because the way I make sweet tea, it's a gallon of fucking tea, 2 cups of sugar. There's your sweet tea. That's the way it's always been made. At least in my mom's house. and you use simple syrup? Really? Fucking really? And again, this whole video could be just written off as a fat guy is bitching about food. Well, as anybody in Louisiana can attest, our entire lives are built around food. If a coon-ass invites you over for dinner, you family. If a coon-ass breaks bread with you, you are important to him. Or her. I don't get it. I don't understand modern people. It could be that I'm just stuck in a 1950s mindset. Really could. No, Kansas doesn't know what sweet tea is at all either. I'm really starting to think anything outside of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Tennessee don't know what the fuck sweet tea is. Well, it could cause diabetes. Yeah, you know what? Living causes death. The primary cause of death is life. Deal with it. You don't want diabetes? Don't drink it. Don't ruin it for everybody else. That's simple. And that's what this whole, waving in everybody's face, well, I'm vegan or I'm not gluten-free. By all means, fantastic for you. I applaud you in your healthy lifestyle. You are a better person than I because I couldn't do it. But the minute you start forcing every single restaurant to change their menu to accommodate you, then we're going to have issues. I don't mandate that every single restaurant I walk into serve bacon. Be nice. But I don't throw a fit. I don't do a pro-pork movement. Save the bacon, have the bacon, eat the bacon. It all comes down to just people being whiny and not getting their way. Spoiled, rotten fucking brats. And the rest of us, the ones that have a brain on their head, the rest of us that have their head on straight, and actually just want to go through life and enjoy their life, have to pay the price. What cracked me up laughing is the same place that serves their crawfish, hot and juicy crawfish. They get them frozen. They don't boil them live. Get them frozen from California. They wanted to start serving crab. I made a comment to one of their waitresses in my cab that, well, you can't really get live crabs here in Arizona. I'm pretty sure there is like 1 or 2 farms that raise them, but you're going to pay a premium for them. Well, you don't have to cook anything live. You don't cook a cow when it's alive. No, but that's because cow is a mammal and its meat is completely different. It's not a crustacean. You get the flavor by boiling it and then sucking it into its shell. Really? There needs to be a class taught in high school called Basic Shit 101. It teaches you how to cook, teaches you how to prepare your food, teaches you how to change a tire and check your oil, balance your checkbook. Just basic shit everybody needs to know. What most of us call common sense. Oh, look, somebody done fucked up. Sunday night and somebody overdrank on Mill Avenue. You paid $6.99 a pound for live crawfish? Well, hold on to your ass, girl. A platter of crawfish over here will cost you $12.99 and you get 8 crawfish. And I'm talking crawfish that fucking big. What most of us would use for bait. But I'm in a landlocked state. Everybody wonders why I won't eat seafood out here. It's because I was spoiled by back home. If I haven't lived in a state in the connected 48, I've driven through it. I've passed through it. And I will automatically tell you that Louisiana has the best food. Bar none. Bar none. The barbecue in Tennessee, damn close. Damn close. Never hold a candle to Louisiana food. But you see, in Louisiana, we have a reason why we're all fat. Because of the food. And I really would like one of my Louisiana folks to come out here and open up a restaurant and show these fuckers how it's done. Really? There's a restaurant out here called Papados. It's on the I-17. Authentic Cajun cuisine. I had to get pulled out of there by a couple of my friends And again, another restaurant I was asked not to return to because I made the mistake of ordering gumbo. I wanted to test them. How authentic are you really? I have never had a gumbo with jalapenos in it. Ever. When I asked to talk to the cook, cook said I made it just like the picture says. Slick, that's not jalapenos, that's okra. What the fuck is that? You work at a place called Authentic Cajun Cuisine. You don't know what the fuck okra is? Really? No, they didn't make a roux. Some people's children. There is one place out here. I find it funny because it's in a chain store that actually serves alligator tail. It's not half bad. That's the Fish Company in Bass Pro Shop in Mesa. You can go in there, depending on the time of the year, order fried alligator tail. It's not half bad. It's not as good as alligator should be, but it's not half bad. It'll pass. But even that is being threatened because people are saying it's wrong. I saw a video on Facebook of this woman that barges into some kind of restaurant and starts bitching about how eggs is murder. Eating eggs is murder. That every egg you eat has a name. That's called breakfast. And this woman was clearly disturbed, crying her eyes out, screaming and yelling that eggs are murder. Now, 20 years ago, we would have wrapped this person up in a nice white tight coat, brought them to a special room where they couldn't hurt themselves, and fed them medication. But now we condone such actions. It's our First Amendment right, which it is. But people seem to forget that when you have the First Amendment like that, you do have the right to say whatever you want. You do. Everybody in the military has fought, sacrificed, some sacrificed it all to protect that. However, you do not have the right from consequence free. If I walked up to a cop and said, I'm going to kill everybody, I would immediately be arrested. It's in my First Amendment right to say that. I would immediately be arrested. People exercising their First Amendment right is causing a lot of issues because they weren't taught. Some things just better left unsaid. My mom used to say, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say shit at all. Which, take that with a grain of salt because I'm very vulgar and I'm brash and I don't care what people think. But I also don't go parading around saying my way is the right way and everybody else is wrong. Think about that the next time you demand that somebody or something or some entity change its ways. Because, yeah, you might get what you want. How many other people are you fucking over in the process? Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. That's all I got tonight, folks. Y'all have a good night.